When Ava and Michael's son, Noah, was born, the room fell silent. No crying, no movement, nothing. Doctors moved quickly, but the news was devastating. Noah couldn't move his legs. He was paralyzed from the waist down. The words echoed through Ava's mind. Likely permanent. There was no accident. No mistake. Just cruel, unexplained fate. They took their son home days later, but their hearts remained shattered. Ava couldn't stop blaming herself. She sat beside Noah's crib for hours, whispering apologies, rocking his tiny, still body, praying for a miracle that seemed impossible. Michael tried to stay strong, but behind closed doors, he broke down. Hands gripping the kitchen counter, face buried in his palms, they shut out family, canceled every visit. Therapy brochures piled up on the table, untouched. Their home, once filled with hope, now echoed only with the hum of medical machines and quiet sobs. Then, one rainy evening, a knock at the door. Michael thought it was a delivery, but instead, he found a soaked cardboard box on their doorstep. Inside, curled up and shivering, was a tiny brown puppy. No collar. No note. Just wide, pleading eyes. Without hesitation, Ava scooped him up, wrapped him in a blanket, and whispered softly, "It's okay. You're safe now." They named him Oliver. At first, Oliver was just another responsibility. Caring for Noah already consumed them. But Oliver was different. He wouldn't leave Noah's side. He'd curl up under the crib, watching him closely. He whined if Noah cried. He barked softly if Ava walked away from the room. Michael even thought about giving the puppy away, but Ava refused. Something about Oliver felt necessary. Then, something happened. One night, Ava, too exhausted to move, fell asleep on the nursery floor. Oliver climbed beside her, resting his head against the crib, eyes locked on Noah. And then, it happened. Noah's tiny hand twitched. Just once, but it was enough. The next morning, Ava whispered, "I think Oliver calms him." Michael didn't believe it until he saw it for himself. One evening, Noah cried for hours. Nothing worked. Then, Oliver walked over, placed his head against the crib, and let out a soft, gentle whine. Within seconds, Noah stopped crying. But their biggest test was yet to come. It was midnight. Ava was out. Michael, exhausted, had fallen asleep on the couch. Oliver remained watchful. Then, a quiet thump. Noah had shifted in his sleep. Somehow, he slipped toward the edge of the crib. His paralyzed legs dangled between the slats. His head tilted dangerously toward the floor. One more inch, and it could have been fatal. But Oliver didn't panic. He acted. He pressed himself gently against the crib, then rose up, nudging Noah's chest back to safety. One nudge, then another. Until Noah was safely back in place. When Michael awoke to Oliver's urgent whines, he found Noah safe and sound. Oliver, panting softly by the crib. Michael, shaking, watched the baby monitor replay and saw every heart-stopping second. With tears streaming, he scooped up Oliver and whispered, "You saved him." That same night, they rushed Noah to the hospital. Doctors were stunned. Tests revealed faint signs of nerve activity they hadn't seen before. There may be more potential for movement than we thought, the doctor said. Ava collapsed into Michael's arms, but this time, from relief. Sometimes, the doctor added, all it takes is a spark, a reason to fight. Ava whispered softly, "He has one. He has Oliver." Everything changed after that night. Noah began to respond more, especially with Oliver nearby. His hands curled tighter. His breathing calmed faster. Every morning, Ava placed Noah on a soft playmat. Oliver always by his side. If Noah cried, Oliver would nudge his hand. If Noah seemed distracted, Oliver would gently roll toys toward him. Therapists were amazed. He's not just watching, they said. He's teaching. Then it happened. On a quiet Sunday morning, Noah lay on the mat. Oliver right beside him. Suddenly, Noah's tiny arms pushed his shoulders tencd. Slowly, he lifted his chest off the ground. For the very first time, Ava ran into the room, tears streaming. Michael replayed the moment again and again. In disbelief. Oliver? He simply wagged his tail, as if he knew all along. Noah's first birthday. The doorbell rang. A woman stood there, holding a worn old collar. "That's my dog," she said, voice trembling. "His name was Scout. My husband abandoned him. I've been searching for him for almost a year." They invited her inside and showed her everything. Footage of Oliver saving Noah, helping him heal. The woman watched in awe, her eyes filled with tears. "He saved your son?" she asked. Ava nodded. "We didn't adopt him," she whispered. "He adopted us." The woman smiled softly, watching as Oliver nuzzled Noah's hand. "He made his choice," she said. From that day forward, Oliver was never just a pet, or even just a hero. He was family, proof that sometimes miracles don't arrive when or how we expect. Sometimes they come soaked in rainwater on 4 tiny paws, ready to save your entire world.